Hello everyone, welcome back to the road to 2200. It's been a little while since I last posted, but we are currently at 2042. I have no idea where we were at in the previous video. I think probably we were lower. I've definitely played some games offline in the past couple days, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into a 10-minute game. We play in 1948, called Mo Chess 9. Let's see what they play. They play d4, we played knight f6, if I could actually move. We're going to play a Grunfeld. And they go into the main line of the Grunfeld. They seem to know theory. Wow, that's impressive. You don't always see people knowing theory in this line. Now this, it's this or... Okay, that's interesting. This is a move to just induce f3. You know, I don't see many 1900s who know mainline Grunfeld theory, so this actually makes me kind of happy. This makes me kind of happy. So here, and then coming back, the idea is the bishop, sorry, the pawn here is not great. But I actually I don't like that line of reasoning. I actually sometimes feel like it makes sense to do this, but I know it's a theory move, so I'm going to play it. Oh, but maybe now they're threatening to actually win the pawn. But there's sometimes hanging pawns in the Grunfeld, but it's not always completely clear if they're good to take or not, so that's always something to keep in mind. Now the rook just getting onto the line of sight. I know knight a5 is an idea. I know knight a5 is an idea here, actually. Knight a5 is an idea. I should have brought my bishop all the way back here. I think that's what I should have done. Knight a5 is an idea. Let's do one take and then do this. Yes. Then let us blank on what we should do next. I'm thinking this is a perfectly fine move. They might try and do something like this just to disturb my knight, but it's fine with me. I always come back here, and if they ever push this, pawns can never go back, so I always have this very nice square, which they could always push this, but then I would just take their bishop. So my opponent is playing this very well. This is actually probably... I don't really get too many games where somebody knows very good theory. I myself have not played the Grunfeld in a while, so I need to brush up on the theory. The Grunfeld is one of the richest openings in chess. So, you know, in terms of theory, there aren't too many openings that have more theory than the Grunfeld, actually. Interesting. Okay. Just moving their queen. The move that comes to mind is rook here, because they might just try and trade off my bishop, and I don't really want to do that. Because this bishop doesn't really, it's not really doing anything else on this diagonal, to be honest, even if they push this. So we're going to come here. I'm going to probably blitz out a lot of my moves so that I don't have too many time troubles later on. I know the knight looks very misplaced here, but this is an idea in the Grunfeld to have this knight here. And one of the most interesting parts of the Grunfeld is there's always this potential for a 2-on-1. Unfortunately, their pieces are very, like, this rook is always well mobilized to defend this pawn and also pressure my pawns. It's going to be very difficult to try and win this pawn and push these two, but that is a game plan in the Grunfeld. But another plan is to try and checkmate our opponents, which is always a fun thing to try and do. Okay, they've made a move. Rook f to c1, rook f to c1a. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Thinking of just coming here to come here. Also allows my queen to see some stuff. What's a move in this position, actually? Interesting position, honestly. I could look at this position for like another 30 minutes. There's so many candidate moves. You could go here, but then they push, and that kind of... It's not exactly to my liking for them to push. Closes out my bishop, gives them a nice center pawn, gives them a pass pawn, so pushing here isn't really an idea for me. Here they come here, I come back. My knight is kind of stuck on that side. That's not really too big a deal. I'm just going to come here for now. Yeah, I have 650 compared to their 8 minutes. I need to play faster. I need to play much faster. Here to let my queen have some breathing space. Okay, now I probably will take like this. I'll probably take like this in order to come here, which I know looks awkward, but now we potentially start mobilizing on this side, which would put 3 attackers on this pawn. Just kidding, no it wouldn't. It's simply just 2. Here, here, here is some of my next potential moves, and if they ever push again, you get this pretty nice square here. Okay, that's fine. I can just go back. But now they're gonna win the... Yeah, I don't really like that. I don't like that. Fine, I'll go back. If they come here, I don't have much of a choice but to trade bishops. Well, I don't... It's actually interesting. Would that be a blunder? It's here, here, here. It's interesting. They come here. Might do this. Take that bishop away. Here comes back here. My knight is still defended by my queen in that line, but it's not great. I can always drop my bishop back and let my knight come in if they ever push this, blocking this square off. Don't believe that threatens anything, so... This is more forcing now, though, actually. I have to notice that the queen only has 1 defender, so here they take, and I'm now the one in control of this nice diagonal. But then they could take, and ruin my pawn structure. Don't know how much I fancy that, actually. So here, they can't push because then I take. So here, what do? They potentially do this. I take, they would have to take back. And then I come here. It's interesting. And then if I'm allowed, I might gain some tempo on the rook to come here and just have a really nice diagonal. Yeah, this has to be strongly considered e5, I think. Strongly considering e5. e5 might also just walk straight into this. Or sorry, no, e5 would stop that idea, actually. Maybe they're threatening to come here now. And then if I come here, they like take here and stuff, and it's not great. I feel like I probably need to go e5. Because if they come here, I would probably have to be relegated to here. And that's not fun. Don't really want my queen getting overrun like that. So I feel like I kind of have to go for e5. Again, he's going to double my pawns here, probably. I mean, I don't know. Having the dark squared bishop in this kind of a position is amazing, so I don't know if they'll go for that. But I'll be able to get some nice dark squared dominance on this diagonal if he allows me to. So the queens are off the board. I have 4.5 minutes to their almost 6 minutes now. Gonna have to play faster. Story of my life, honestly. They can never really push this pawn, though, because I always have, like, knight in. And it's not like losing a piece, but my knight just gets really nice and dominant. So this pawn is kind of stuck here. I have ideas to potentially do something like this. Don't think they... Here. Here, or sorry, here. Do I know how to draw arrows? Very interesting position, because if I come here, they're just going to take, and then take here and be up a piece. But if here takes, check, they come here. Don't have this check, unfortunately. Very complex position. Could do this. But again, just takes. And takes, and I'm down material. I feel like I have to take this pawn. I don't really know what else I have. You can win this pawn, obviously, so it's not like I'm winning material or anything, but something to keep in mind. And if he takes here, I think I have to come here. Otherwise, he'd be threatening to take, and then take here and be up material. Here, 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 here. It's a very interesting position, I have to say. This is one of those positions. This is the kind of position that I, in theory, kind of like, because there's lots of ideas and tactics, and you have to be very resolute. Yeah, they go for this. Now here, do they have time for this? Because I take here and I hit this knight. Yeah, takes, and I don't know if this works. I don't know. I'm going to pre-move this. I'm still down on the clock, but not as bad as I was before. This bishop and knight are dominating me, though, I can't lie. These two pieces are really cutting off a lot of important squares and areas. They're also down to 3 minutes, which is nice. Could be important soon in the endgame. Here, though, is what I was thinking. Hitting this, defending this pawn. I'm going to come here or here to attack these two undefended pieces. Very interesting position. I mean, I already wanted to move my knight, my rook anyway. He has to be careful because here his knight is being hit. He tries to defend it. It's gonna get dicey for him, I think. Here just takes. But you have to be smart about which file you go to. Here or here is what I need to know. That's what I need to know right now. Here. Come here, give some checks, which can be annoying. And also if I ever want to give this check in the future. I could do this to cut off escape squares, so they can't come here, but then I wouldn't be able to block off this square. And this bishop is cutting me off from here, unfortunately. We're both down to 2 minutes, to 2-ish minutes. This is an endgame player's like wet dream, basically. Yeah, I don't know if that's the move, man, because this bishop isn't, this knight isn't going anywhere. I could come here to immediately attack this pawn, which has no clear defense, I would say, right? Yeah, let's attack this pawn. They can give a check, but I come here and this is covered. No, it's not. I come here. Or sorry, yes, it is covered. My bad. It is covered. They can't come here because it just takes. But then here, and then they have mate. Oh, wow. Yeah, they found it. They found it. That's such a crazy move, actually. Good for them. Good for them finding that. Here, here, here. Yeah, one move. Yeah, good eye by my opponent. If I take here and here and here, they just have mate. Oh, and my rook is hanging, actually, as it turns out. Wow. Yeah, good player. Unfortunately for me. They do this, but then I just come over here. Oh, but then they would come here. Oh, wow. But then I would take. Yeah, if they come here, I can come here now, I think. You should hopefully be able to calculate like the mate there, or the potential mate if I didn't have my bishop here threatening to take. I'm threatening to take. Oh no, okay. They don't go for it. Crazy position. I have no idea what my next move is going to be after this. That's they're forced to do that. I don't know why they're thinking. They're definitely not going to do this. Cause, yeah, exactly. I don't know what they were thinking about. I mean, here, does that even accomplish anything? Just might lose a pawn. I just need more time, though. Yeah, not great. Here to come here, I'm not sure what's happening anymore. They come here, maybe. Shoot. I'm winning this pawn, though. Yeah, that's a good pawn to win, though, for them, has to be said. But then I win this one, and I'm winning this one, and I might be able to sack a piece for this pawn so I can start progressing my own pawns. That's the plan. Let's do this. They're going to come here, unfortunately. Would be a pretty good move, I would say. Yeah, of course, of course. Let's do this to attack this pawn and then just start storming our own pawn forward. The bishop is lost. I have time to kill, so I don't need to be too worried. Here, they're gonna push. Oh wow, what a crazy move actually. Holy shit. I did not see that. Oh wow. Wow. What? Dude, what? Why did I spend so much time? I lose on time? I should have just done a bunch of pre-moves. Fuck, man. That's so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, whatever, man. Okay. He played with 88% accuracy. I played with 86. Said we both played like 2400s. Yeah, it said like everything was like perfect, basically. This is all theory. Yeah, I played this all like super well. Yeah, I played this like perfectly. I'm just, it's even. I guess that's a blunder. Oh, to come here, okay. I guess I get that. I was winning, man. I was winning in this endgame so hard. They blundered their bishop. They just blundered their bishop. So I should have just taken and let him do this, and then what? King E8, King E8, King E8. King E8, or hold on. Here. What if he just comes here? He's just ushering the pawn down. But then my knight's in time. Jonathan, you have time. You have 23 seconds. You can see that. You can see that. Oh, man, that pisses me off. I lost that game. Really pisses me off. No! You don't know where the queen's gonna go, so you can't really do too many pre-moves. But I should have just... How in this position... How here I'm up by 12 seconds. 12 seconds I'm up. But I spent 11 seconds here. Oh my god, man. Unbelievably infuriating. Ugh. My opponent messages me, GG, bro. GG, man. Well played. That's so annoying. Like, my opponent played with better accuracy by 2%, so it's not like I quote-unquote deserved it, but... Like, come on, man. This is easy. This is easy. But it's so tempting to just take that pawn. Could even do something like this. Like, this isn't even a bad move. Just to 100% sack your bishop. Like... You guys see what I mean? My blitz skills need work. Like, even this would have been... Yeah, it's an inaccuracy. Cool, but, like... No chance the knight ever blocks that square enough to where you can't... Because that's a promotion square. Like, they can't block that... You know, it's going to be tough. I spent 12 seconds on that move. And then I spent 5 seconds here. I spent 5 seconds here trying to see if I could do some kind of... Nah, man, you're in a time scramble. Just put... But then I had 2 seconds, so they're 8 seconds. So, like... They also... Oh my god, this... I really don't like losing time scrambles like that, man. Ugh. That's okay, though. It happens. Well, hopefully you guys thought that game was interesting. Those are the kind of Grunfeld games I do like. They turn into endgames, which always aren't my... But as you can see, I'm getting better at them. So I'm annoyed I lost that on time, though. But in any case, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.